I'm not very good in defining headlines, but it is important for us to say what's the backdrop with which Kenyans are measuring the donation by the president or any other politician for that case. Is that the backdrop of an economy that is not doing so well, and many Kenyans don't seem to have money in their pockets as we talk. And therefore, when you give 20 million shillings, it is possibly not much for the president, but remember, if it was actually from his salary, that means he has given a salary perhaps for the 8 months. And that is big sacrifice for him. But we know some of this money may not be coming from very honest means. And therefore Kenyans, they frown upon it. Not because of the giving, but the fact that we doubt the sources from which this money is coming from. And therefore, it is like you are telling us, so what? You don't have, I have, and I can give. The other issue that I feel also more concerned is him equating himself with the holy, and those of us who are frowning upon his supposed lagis that is displaying, despite the fact that in the MOU that they signed with Raila the other day, they were condemning that opulence, the show of opulence, show of lagis, or any other display of huge amount of luxury. Is here again doing exactly the opposite of what they said. Some of the donations, the way we've said it before, can be given in a more subtle way, and in a way that it does not really show that, yes, I have, you don't have, so what? But as I've said, it is not useful for the president to want to put himself at the high pedestal that he equates himself with the holy, and the rest of us who disagree with him are satanic, because that is tantamount to saying the rest of us are satanic. And of course, he knows better than I do that the Bible is very clear. Don't condemn any person because you don't know on the day of reckoning. Leave that to God to make the judgment on who is holy and who is not holy. Yeah. So that is where I find it is what I call lack of political hygiene and good manners in our society.
Bwana Makali Mulu,